If you're looking for a new mattress, Serta and Sealy might be at the top of your list. These brands have been around for a long time. They are super popular and known for being high quality and comfy as well. But which one are you supposed to get? Hey y'all, I'm Martin here from Mattress Clarity, and today I want to compare two of the main models from both of these brands. We're going to talk about the Serta Perfect Sleeper and the Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid mattresses. I want to talk about their similarities, their differences, and help you choose one over the other. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
So first off, there are going to be some similarities between these beds, and the first one is going to be construction similarities. They are both going to feature cooling covers. You're also going to have memory foam somewhere in the construction and also supportive coils as well. With the coils and cooling covers, these are both also going to be good breathable options. Both are also going to come in multiple firmnesses, and today we're talking about the Serta Perfect Sleeper Cascade Range Medium and the Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid Medium mattress. Both are also going to be zoned for more support toward the center of the mattress, which can help with back pain, and they're both going to come with a 10-year warranty. But you're probably here to learn about the differences between the Serta and Sealy mattresses, and there are quite a few. So first off, between these two mattresses, you're going to have a different construction right on top. With the Serta Perfect Sleeper, you're getting more of a pillow top construction right on top, and on top of the Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid, more of a kind of foam top to this mattress. Now, while you do get firmness options with both, you are going to get more firmness choices with the Serta Perfect Sleeper. Also, more model choices as well. And we're comparing two medium models here today, but between these two versions, the Serta Perfect Sleeper is going to feel firmer than the Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid Medium model. Also, speaking of price, they're pretty much identical between these two specific models, but you can go a little bit more affordable with some versions of the Serta Perfect Sleeper. And lastly, you are going to get a longer sleep trial with the Serta. But now let's talk about firmness and feel. And again, we're just looking at the medium versions of both of these mattresses, but for the Serta Perfect Sleeper, it was close to an 8 out of 10. So definitely a little bit firmer than medium firm. It's actually a whole point and a half firmer than medium firm. Lying on top of this mattress, I didn't sink in quite so much. This is not the experience I had with the Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid. It felt closer to a 7 out of 10, so closer to medium firm. This mattress definitely has more give than the Serta. But now let's talk about feel. And with the Serta Perfect Sleeper, you're getting more of a kind of inner spring experience. You're gonna have some really good overall support from those coils. You're gonna have a little bit of contouring near the top and also a pillow top feel right on top of the mattress. Now with the Sealy Posturepedic, you're gonna have a thick layer of foam right on top that lets you sink in a fair amount, but it has some good response, as the coils do as well. A lot of good response with this mattress, very easy to move around and change positions. But now let's talk about how it felt to sleep in different positions on both of these mattresses. First off, starting with the Serta Perfect Sleeper, back sleeping, this was a fantastic match. While it was firmer than average, I am a larger guy. My hips still sunk in the right amount. I felt extra lumbar support from the zoning and good overall support as well. Also surprisingly good pressure relief on my shoulders and my hips for a firmer than average mattress. But I think if you weigh less than me, I'm over 250 pounds, you might feel more pressure than I did. Take a look at a softer version of this mattress. But being an 8 out of 10, a fantastic match, I think, for most stomach sleepers, great overall support and more support under the hips. Now looking at the Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid mattress, also a good option I think for a lot of back sleepers being so close to medium firm. Side sleeping also a decent match, but I did sink pretty far into this mattress, feel a bit of pressure on my shoulders and my hips. I think if you're lighter than me, you might feel better pressure relief on this mattress when compared to the Serta Perfect Sleeper. Stomach sleeping, I would say it's just decent, but again, I'm a larger person, it might be too soft for me, but between these two mattresses, I think the Serta Perfect Sleeper was better for stomach sleeping. Now if you sleep with a partner, there's two more things you want to think about. And the first one is motion transfer. And that means if you're lying down on one side of the mattress and your partner rolls around on the other side, you're gonna feel that motion transfer to your side of the mattress. But during my testing on both of these beds, I saw some very good handling of motion transfer. Saw very little disturbance on both sides of this mattress, which is great news for you couples out there. But at the same time, if you sleep with a partner, you also want to think about edge support. This is gonna let you know how secure the mattress feels when you sleep toward the edge or sit near the edge. But in my experience, the Serta Perfect Sleeper definitely performed better than the Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid. I felt more secure sitting and lying down near the edge. This is great for couples because you can sleep more toward the edge of the mattress without fear of rolling off or falling off onto the floor. But now let's talk pricing. And for the best deal on both of these models, make sure to check out the YouTube description below or use the QR codes on the screen right here. But with our discounts for both models, close to $1,000. And as I said before, you're gonna get a 10-year warranty with both of these mattresses. Now you're gonna get a 100-night sleep trial with the Serta and a 90-night sleep trial with the Sealy, but you're gonna get a 10-year warranty with both. But before we wrap up, let's talk about who should go with each mattress. Now in terms of who should go with the Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress, better choice if you want more firmness options with your mattress. You have many more to choose from with the Perfect Sleeper. Also better option, I think, if you like more of that traditional mattress experience, more of an inner spring mattress feel overall. And the Sealy Posturepedic is a better option, I think, if you want to sink further into your mattress and you want more of a hybrid experience where you get foam and coils as well. But at this point, you should know which model is right for you. But if you want more info on either model, head over to mattressclarity.com for the full written reviews and some some great money saving coupons. We'll see you next time.